Hey, what's up guys? It's Dave from Cousins Paintball, and today we're going to show you how to install the Bluetooth upgrade board for the LV2. When Eclipse released the LV2, they didn't include the Bluetooth module standard on the board for a multitude of reasons. Primarily, a lot of people don't use it just because, you know, they want simplicity in their lives, they're not using it. But there are some people that really love the ability to program their gun through their phone, through the ePortal Lite app, and they like to sync their gun to their hoppers, like the I know the Spire 4 has Bluetooth capability. I believe the 3, but it might just be the 4 for sure. So they made it an add-on. It's pretty easy to do, but it's super it's super scary because it's tiny and there's little tiny pins, and I got big old mitts, as do a lot of people. So it's a little bit scary, but it's not hard to do. We're going to show you how to do it. If you like what we're doing, subscribe. If you have any questions, throw it in the comments below. Awesome. Let's get closer on the view and see what we got. All right. We're going to do our best to show you what we're doing here. I'm working upside down, but it'll be fine. Cool. So step one, let's take the battery out just so it's not in the way. We've obviously taken the grips off because it's pretty straightforward, and we're just going to assume that you're not dumb. So start by unplugging everything. You don't 100% have to do this, but it does make life a little bit easier as I fight with unplugging things. Then you'll flip the gun over. You'll see a hole in the bottom because there's like a little rubber guy that keeps the board protected at the bottom. You'll just push on that, and there's a hole up top. You can push on that. That'll push the top side of the board, and it'll allow you to slide it all out. Boom. You just put the gun off to the side for now. All right, so the way the board's manufactured, or the MME style board, it's got layers to it. We're going to take the rubber thing off. So you've got the top, you've got the component which has the screen and the buttons, then you've got the main board down here, and then sandwiched in between would be the comms board, which we're going to replace with the Bluetooth one. But this guy, stock, has just a board with a basically a connector so you can hook ePortal up. So this board is sandwiched together very carefully because it's expensive electronics. You pull the two parts apart. You'll see there's male prongs on this side and little female connectors that it plugs into down here. What we're going to need to do is remove this board that says FFM on it. It's also connected to this board in a similar fashion as the other two parts. So same thing, male prongs, female prong, or female sockets. This is the part we're taking off. Take it off, put it on the floor, or put it down. And the FFM one, now you got me thinking, oh, they all say FFM, awesome. So the Bluetooth one is going to have a big chip on it. That's your Bluetooth electronics that this one doesn't have. So obviously we're installing the Bluetooth one, so we're going to install the Bluetooth one. You'll see this long row of female plugs, short row, long row, short row. That way you know you got it right side up. Very carefully plug these together. If you have them sideways or miss a socket, weird things are going to happen. I don't know how bad they are, but they're going to be weird. So you got that plugged together, and we're going to put the two main boards back together. So you got the row on the bottom, shorter row on the top, same thing, short, long, Carefully plug those two sets together. And don't push on the LCD screen. It's actually OLED screen, but whatever. I'm sure it can take it, but there's no need to put that unnecessary abuse on it. Cool, so the board and stuff is all assembled together. Put the little rubber guy back on the bottom. Then we put it back in the gun and plug everything in. Back in the gun. Obviously the buttons face out. Right side up. Push everything down, and then plug everything back together. And we'll be good to go. Then the next step is we're going to plug the gun into your computer in ePortal 4 and update the firmware. So you have the new software that has Bluetooth programming on it. All right, so once you got the comms board installed in your marker, you're going to need to put new firmware on it because the old firmware doesn't have the Bluetooth software on it. So we're going to have to update it using ePortal 4. If you don't already have that, you can go download it off of Planet's website. It's on the bottom in a thing called downloads. So plug the gun in, you're going to turn the marker on. It's going to tell you a little advisory about newer versions upcoming, splash screens, etc. So hit OK, ignore that. Right now, this marker has version 1.05, which is the original software, and we want to load new software on there, so we have to hit load. You're going to see a bunch of different softwares for CS2s and CS1s, but we don't care. Ooh, and CS3, but let's not put that on there. It won't let you anyway. So what we want is LV2 version 1.124. That's the newest version, updated as of today, apparently. All right, so let's hit open and then hit program, and that'll put the software, replace the firmware on your marker. Hit yes. Your programming is complete. You just hit eject. You'll disconnect your marker and then do some stuff on the board to turn the Bluetooth on. We'll hit eject. Yes. All right, so you've got the app open. The first thing you're going to do is going to hit the discover button. That's going to tell you to look for the markers that are nearby. Obviously, you're looking for an LV2 in this situation because we're working with an LV2. Then it's going to ask you, once it finds it, it's going to ask you to enter a PIN number. The default PIN number is 1234 on the boards. Then you hit connect. It's going to spin around, and now you're going to be able to change your parameters. In this situation, we're just going to, I don't know, change it to NXL 2016. And what else can we mess with? We've already changed the dwell earlier on a different take. Scroll down. What else can we change? What else can we change? Game timer, maybe? Yeah, there we go. I mean, you could change 1,000,007 things. I just can't think of anything I want to change. So there's, change it to 20 minutes for whatever reason. Then you hit the little spinny thing in the upper right hand corner. It's going to send the information to your marker, and you're going to be good to go. Yeah, so that's pretty simple stuff. One thing I did figure out is you're going to want to, if you already had an older version of ePortal Lite, you're going to want to refresh that. I actually deleted it and uploaded it. So if you're running any challenges, not finding LV2 stuff, do that if you already had it on there for the CS2. Great, so that's how you install the LV2 Bluetooth module. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments below. If you like what we're doing, subscribe, give a little star, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your grandma. Spread the word. Thank you. Your mom's a hoe.